Okay, we're starting off with 6 large baked potatoes. I put them in my crock pot with about a half a cup of water, turned this on high. This took approximately 4.5 hours to cook in the crock pot. Not only did this free up oven space, but cooking them in the crock pot just made them so moist, so tender. My fork went straight through these, and these were super easy to peel. This is the best way I have found to cook your sweet potatoes. And if you've ever had a baked potato in a crock pot, it's just like eating mashed potatoes. And these sweet potatoes are the same way. If you want to follow along with me, we are going to put this sweet potato casserole together. I like to start off with using my potato masher, really eyeballing these to make sure you don't see any dark spots in these potatoes. Then we are going to add a half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Let's go ahead and mix that brown sugar into our sweet potatoes, making sure there are no clumps in your brown sugar, and we want to get this mixed really well. Then we are going to add a half a cup of milk. That's just 2% milk. Add 2 large eggs. And I like to beat my eggs together before I put it in this sweet potato mixture. Add 1 stick of melted butter. And I just put mine in the microwave on about 40 seconds and that will melt. While that is in the microwave, I added 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now our butter has melted, so let's go ahead and add that half a stick of butter. Mix this together. And y'all didn't think I owned a hand mixer, did you? But I do. And I do use it for this. I mix this for about 1 minute, just making sure that all the ingredients are blended together. Then once you've got that mixed, you will need a 9x13 baking dish, or you can do like I'm going to do. I'm using a 9x13 aluminum pan because I'm going to freeze this. I'm doing some Thanksgiving meal prepping. You want to make sure to oil that dish, and then we are just going to drop those sweet potatoes right in there. And once you've got these in your pan, we're just going to smooth these out. And we're not finished yet. I have rarely eaten a sweet potato casserole that I didn't love. I love sweet potatoes, but this is by far the best sweet potato casserole I've ever eaten in my life. And y'all, this was my mother-in-law's recipe, and I had to beg for it. Every time she would come around Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'd say, please give me this recipe. She wouldn't for years, but when she finally gave it to me, y'all, she told me to put granulated sugar instead of that brown sugar, and I knew that was wrong. And I replaced it with the brown sugar and changed a few ingredients, and it tastes like hers. And you know what? It might taste a little better. And I'm not bragging, and I know that's ugly of me, but I wonder if she didn't do it on purpose, y'all. Sometimes people don't want to give away their cooking secrets, now do they? Okay, but here I am giving it away. That could be why she didn't want to give it to me. Okay, I have mixed 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 cup of whole pecans, and 3/4 cup of butter. Make sure you mix that brown sugar really well in this. You don't want any clumps. And we are going to top these sweet potatoes with this. And we're still not finished because I'm meal prepping and I'm going to freeze this. So I'm going to put some aluminum foil on top of this. And just for extra measure, I'm going to put some bags, some grocery bags around this. It'll only be in the freezer a few days, but that's just for good measure. And when I get it out the day before Thanksgiving, I'm going to put it in my refrigerator overnight. Then the next morning on Thanksgiving, I will get this out, put it in the oven on 350 degrees, let it bake for 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Then I will top it with these mini marshmallows. You can put as many or as little as you like. I believe this is an 18-ounce bag, but you'll top it with these, and then you will turn your oven on broil, and you'll just toast those marshmallows. This only takes about 2 minutes, so do not walk away. Then voila, it's ready to serve, and your family's gonna love it.